adventures I haven't seen. Taking all the life, it hits the spot. Walking on fantasy. So take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find. Test the waters, oh, it's hard. I think we're getting close. Racing through the waves, I want to be where nobody knows. Take me, baby, take me to a state of mind that's made of, baby, that's made of all that we find. Electric, feel it in your hands. Hypnotic, watch our bodies dance. Happiness, this is where we stand.
No control over where we go, but we don't care to know. Ignorance is bliss. Your tears are gone, and they drifted back from where they came, and they will not be missed. Look up and feel the shifting winds tossing us around again. Hold tight, you're ready to begin, and just levitate.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day of Dota in the MSL Dota 2 Kerala Minor. I believe it's day 8. I could be wrong. It is day 8, right? Well, it doesn't matter. We have Hawk Esports going up against NoFear. And as always, this is Dante, accompanied by me. We have Lama as well as the RKS, our observer. What's up, Lama? How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Had a long day. Played some Dota today. Ranked games. Lost a few, won a few.
It's another day in the office, huh?
Yeah.
So, hockey sports and NoFear. Both these teams, we've seen them play before. They have their strong points, and they have their faults. But I hope we're down for some good game today. We have Lich and Kunkka being banned out straight up first phase. Kunkka, I wonder. Lich, okay. Support being taken off, traditional.
5 seconds remaining.
We're gonna see some Grimstone and Jakiro bans.
Grimstone, you mean Grimstroke?
Grimstroke, sorry.
I feel like both those supports are gonna be let through because, as we've seen time and time again, most of these teams like to run that sort of a support lineup, and more often than not, it's always Jakiro going the way of the one team, and then this Grimstroke being picked up on the other side. What do we have? But we have a first phase Arc Warden, NoFear, really switching it up right now. Okay, that's a bold
First
move.
pick Arc Warden.
What are Arc Warden's counters? What is which hero?
Anything that can burst him down with magic damage.
Seconds remaining.
Magic damage. Oh,
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
give me examples.
Skyrath is really good.
But is Skyrath even good right now in the meta to be played? Ogre Magi though.
Yeah, he's good. Skyrath has always been good.
Ogre Magi is the brainless hero, as our man
10
Ace calls
seconds
it.
remaining.
The one who will run at you wagging his club and
5
clobber you to death if you're not too careful. Oh,
There we
Warlock
go.
pick up.
Warlock. NoFear is so confident with the Arc Warden pick though.
Dire team banned.
Absolutely.
Faceless Void.
And the second
Void.
pick, Faceless Void.
Both these
Oh,
teams.
both teams.
Really bold with their draft right now, and I like the Void pickup. Usually, if we get past the first phase of picks, we see this hero being banned out. He's so strong
10
in lane.
seconds remaining.
Of course, the RNG bash is just ridiculous.
5 seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Uh, It's good against Arc Warden also. Get him in the chrono, bash him.
Dire team banned.
As long as you get the right Arc Warden. He did get a little bit of nerf, right? Arc Warden, got a little bit of rework, if I'm correct. I can't recall what it was. Or am I wrong about that one?
About
10
Faceless?
seconds remaining.
No, Arc Warden.
Huh.
Wasn't there a rework for
5
something?
seconds.
His
Yeah, they
Tempest
had
double-
removed his double Midas and all, but they put it back in.
Wait, it's back in now? Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's again back on the boards as being this really. I mean, this guy can kind of come back from nowhere, right? The kind of farm potential he gets to his Midas, and then the speed at which he accelerates is ridiculous because of the double Midas mainly.
Yeah. And I think Void, maybe with the Battle Fury, can catch up to that farm.
A Battle Fury. I mean, that's kind of going to delay them on their engagements. We have a Spectre Banda, DP, and Invoker, as well as Void Spirit on Night Stalker as well. There's one offlane hero. The Bloodseeker ban, I'm not too sure why though. Interesting. I mean, I forgot who ran it last time. Was it NoFear with the offlane Bloodseeker last time?
I'm not sure.
Remaining.
I think it was them. They played against FCW if I remember correctly. It was an offlane Blood, and things didn't go really well for them at all.
Red team pick.
Wraith Kick being banned. Meepo pick coming, says Bailal. Okay, Meepo. Interesting. Interesting if we
Meepo.
see a Meepo.
See,
Uh,
let's hope for a Meepo game.
Before we get to the next phase of picks, ladies and gentlemen, our sponsors, we're going to throw a huge shout out to them. Of course, MSL D2K for the collaboration and this tournament of Season 2 of Kerala Minor wouldn't be possible without them. And them being supported by Livelong Wealth, a company or an organization that really sets you up with the right kind of education and training and knowledge you need if you want to dabble in
10
the
seconds
arts
remaining.
of the share market, to make your money there. So if at all you're thinking about it and you have no idea where to go about it, and the online tutorials on YouTube and all these self-help books are just too much of gibberish and jargons for you to get around, get in touch with these guys. They'll simplify things and they will set you up on the right path to discovering what the share market has in store for you. My designation with custom t-shirts and face masks. Who doesn't like a little custom t-shirt, right? So if you have any designs that you would like custom designed, or if you have a design that's already planned out in your head and you want to talk it out with these guys, they will get it done for you. So get in touch with them.
10 seconds remaining.
Be sure to check these guys out. Links are in the description below, right on YouTube.
5 seconds remaining.
And now back into the draft. We have Mars being picked up and a Dark Willow.
We haven't seen a lot of Mars being picked up.
I think we saw
It's
him in
like-
there was just the one game with Mars,
Yeah.
if I'm right, yeah. I like the Dark Willow pickup. Was it in response to Mars or was it before Mars? It was before Mars. So
Before.
Dire team.
I feel like, if if she is outside the arena or even inside it, if they do get a good catch, she could drop the terrorize to disengage.
Mm. Yeah, the QOP is pretty good pick against Arc Warden. She has that mobility
10
and that
seconds
magic burst
remaining.
damage.
The chat says
5 seconds remaining.
Raiden 322, and it's a support arc, says Balal. What?
What Arc?
Is that even viable?
I don't know. I haven't seen one. Maybe. I don't know.
His support items, he can potentially cast each thing twice. It would be interesting to see.
Dire
The Queen of
team
Pain, she's a menace, definitely. Jakiro, okay. NoFear with a very unorthodox drafting mechanism, right? They've gone
Yeah.
through core support.
I don't think the Arc Warden is a support. See? Warlock
Yeah,
and Jakiro.
Warlock and Jakiro are
10
already here,
seconds
so
remaining.
it's most likely a mid arc and an offlane Mars, and they've left their carry for
5
the end.
seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
They ban out the LC.
Dire
LC is a problem for Arc, definitely. If she does catch out the major one, then I think he's pretty much dead. Everybody can just jump in right there.
Let's see, who is the last ban gonna be?
10 seconds remaining.
So Hockey Sports have what do they need?
5
They need an
seconds
off
remaining.
laner.
An off laner.
Can QOP play off though?
Yeah, but it's not viable.
Best.
You know?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of QOP, that reminds me of the new Wind Ranger Arcana. What do you think
Oh,
about it?
I love it.
I think
looks really
is absolute. I think the 3 Arcanas that dropped this year are really good.
I think it's the Wind Ranger Arcana is like the best Arcana. Maybe
Absolutely.
Juggernauts is first and Wind Ranger second, or Wind Ranger first, Juggernaut second, but both of them are up there.
Yeah, the Juggernaut. I guess it's just because of the partiality towards Jug and the character that he has in the game. That's
Oh,
probably
but the
why.
new one, the Yule Scepter effect and the 4-staff effect looks really, really dope.
5 seconds.
I haven't seen the
No
use
one
effect.
beat over Arcana though.
Oh,
That was the shittiest Arcana, okay?
Dark Ace. Do you like to sit on a duck and walk around the entire?
Yeah, and lay eggs. That's all he does.
Kiran says early game strat by Hawk. Interesting. Yeah, they do have a pretty aggressive early game.
5 seconds remaining.
Void would have to. He will definitely have to go in for the Battle Fury if he wants to keep up with his arc. Who most likely will go Midas. But NoFear, they will have to pick a safe lane that can fight early into this if they want to provide that space for arc to become really, really big, right? It's the kind of strat they were going for. Sand King being banned out as well. Both team compositions so far are pretty even. I like it.
Yeah, seem to be good, but I hope Hawk Esports get a really good tank.
I like the combo potential on Hawk right now with the Mars blink into his arena with the Warlock Rock Drop as well, and then right into the slow. If they catch out 3 heroes, it's a oof.
Yeah.
That's a oof moment right there.
And also, Mars's ulti, if he's not caught in Void's ulti, he can just block off Void from his chrono.
Right. Yep. I mean, even otherwise, I think they've quite a good, decent amount of answer for Void's chrono, depending on who's outside. A Chaos Knight. That's a hero that needs a little bit of farm. He's not going to be able to fight early, is he?
No, but I think Arc Warden can make that space for him.
But if he's going to go Midas, wouldn't that delay him getting really active on the
10
map?
seconds.
Actually, no, not really, because he gets so fast farm with the Midas double Midas. I don't think it's gonna be a problem for him to make plays. And even
Whenever
without that, if he just gets a Mjolnir, it's more than enough for him to be effective.
Yeah. You know, whenever I see an Arc Warden, it reminds me of the comeback game by OG, Tops and Arc Warden, where they just pushed out and he had, it was a double Manta pop.
Yeah.
Oh, it was insane.
That is
one
tops
man,
in, you know.
one man tier 4 into the Ancient. If NoFear pulls something like that, I would be happy. Ace, you don't. Kiran says I'd simple win Ranger Arcana.
Oh, Ace. I think MNT will come up to your ass.
Govind says Hulk Smash mid, best mid. Alright. Hulk Smash is on Hockey Sports. Alright. So the last pick going in the way of Hockey Sports, taking their time with this, they have a carry. No, they have a mid laner. They have an off laner left actually. So what kind of an off laner would you want against a CK? I think Timber is still pretty good.
Right? I think this one, Centaur. Centaur is... I love that hero. I just played a Centaur game today. Really, really effective against wave clearing and...
I still feel like a Timber is also pretty good here because he does well against strength gain heroes. There is a Mars and a Chaos Knight.
Yeah, Timber is good. But I think they have so much magic damage
exactly.
that I don't think
that's all. That's also how I was thinking about. There's a Warlock, Arc Warden, not to mention Jakiro, who would make Timber's lane hell. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up and say it. I hope there isn't a pause at the start of the game today. We've been having connectivity issues over the last couple of days. Oh, Magnus. Okay, so I like that. He's gonna accelerate Faceless Void's farm potential for sure. How do you like that Magnus pickup though?
He's a good pickup. Magnus is always a good pickup. But I don't know, with Warlock and Jakiro being there, he's gonna have a hard time getting those RPs off.
Right.
I mean, getting his blink off is gonna be a big problem.
Getting his blink, he's probably gonna have to skew array and 4-staff in, and then get an RP. That is the viable way to do it. But before we get in, a quick note from our sponsors. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this is day 8 of the MSL Dota Kerala Minor. We have Hockey Sports taking on NoFear. For Hockey Sports, we have Raiden on the Magnus, Hulk Smash on the QOP, Hex on the Dark Willow, Lanaya on the Faceless Void, and Punished Snake on the Ogre Magi. Whereas for NoFear, we've got not the Chosen One on the Chaos Knight, CK on Jakiro, Rekna on the Mars, Pikachan Playbold on the Warlock, and Killua on the Arc Warden. Oh, I didn't even know Chaos Knight could do that. What is that? His death?
His death.
He actually falls off his horse. Jakiro's like a horse. He sleeps floating as well.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. Let's see how this Arc Warden does.
I mean, against the QOP as well. So I feel
gonna be a hard lane.
Is it going to be a hard lane, or is it going to be a little bit of an even trade-off sort of a lane?
It's gonna be a really hard lane. Needs to get a lot of regen to survive that.
She's definitely going to be annoying. And what has she queued up? She hasn't picked a skill yet, so, but she might go in for the Shadow Strike, right?
I mean, who doesn't? If you're laning, you go for Shadow Strike and annoy the shit out of the opponent.
Void's already taken the Time Walk on him, so yeah, and Wars with the Mars. Wars? What am I going to say? Mars with the God's Rebuke skill up.
30 seconds to battle.
An Architect and a Spark Wraith, level 1. Interesting. Fatal Bonds. I feel like that spell is so overlooked because you kind of just like ignore and just run into it even if you have it on yourself.
Yeah. The Fatal Bonds is really, really strong. Early game especially.
We have a little bit of a scrap top lane. Raiden is going to skewer them away from the bounty rune for an easy pickup. I mean, well played. And there was a Bramble Maze to deny that as well. And Lanaya also gets a bounty rune top. So that's 3 runes towards Radiant and 1 towards... one in the way of Dire. And I quickly got the ad out of the way. So far so good. We're into a good game. Both Arc Warden with... I mean, Hulk Smash with a better block. There we have it. The Shadow Strike.
Shadow Strike.
What is the tick damage on that though?
It's 30. No,
30
yeah,
slow
30.
Initial damage. Oh, it doesn't have a tick damage. It has 30
It has
slow.
it
Or
has
damage
30 per tick
30.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be so annoying if that damage wasn't there.
Right. do
And
we know
it
how
goes
many-
up to 90, man, level 4. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Ooh, Ogre's falling low.
It was falling pretty low bot lane. So it is the Fatal Bonds is doing a lot of the work.
Yeah. Magic damage. His armor is
gonna-
useless against that.
Yeah, 7 armor. It's okay. I'm just gonna drop a Fatal Bonds on you, chain you to pain.
This Warlock denying the pull. Well played.
He's being the annoying warlock that you don't have to deal with. And I like that ward placement also there. He's gonna probably be cancelling out every possible pull that this ogre's gonna try. This
Yeah.
lane is already looking a little hard for the void right now. 2 minutes in, a minute and a half in. CK doing decently well. He's
Yeah, his Chaos Strike has gone back to RNG, so he's not as strong as he was. Before it was every 3 seconds he used to get a Chaos Strike, but now it's RNG, so...
and he hasn't taken that as well. He's taken a stun into the reality rift.
Yeah, it's not as reliable as before. Before it was a guaranteed heal every 3 seconds. Now it's
Right.
not.
Dark Willow did get a pull off, so that's going to set up Magnus a little better for these next 2 lanes. Meanwhile, mid lane, Arc Warden struggling quite a bit with just 3 CS and 2 denies. Here's a QOP who's she's doing really, really well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I mean, Arcodin is doing really well compared to the lane. Like, he's not dying, so...
Did you actually expect him to die that early in?
Yeah, it's a QOP. She has Scream and Shadow Strike.
And now she's taking the blink as well, so she does have the engage, disengage, and an escape as well. And a lot of nuke damage coming out for her. Meanwhile, Jakiro and Willow just going at each other, and Chaos Knight is going on to his Magnus, who is falling rather low, but there is no follow-up stun. Oh, he's just blocked off her exit. I like that play. Brahma Mage catching out both those heroes. CK taking quite a bit of aggro from that tower.
Void is actually having a really good lane.
Yep. Well, actually, that's going to be difficult, but Mars is forced to take these stacks and camps and these pulls. So that gives Void a little bit of breathing space.
But this way is gonna push really hard now.
He's always been at that 50% HP. They've kept him low. We have what rune is that again? I keep forgetting the name. An illusion rune. It's gonna be picked up by Kilo on the Arc Ward. QOP's already picked up the bottle, so I'm guessing she got it a minute ago, roughly, or maybe some 30 seconds back.
Harkonnen has gone on to jungling. I think he'll fare better there than laning. QOP on a level ahead already. Harkonnen not doing so good with the last hits as well. It's only 9 to QOP's 22 last hits.
20, make that 23. So she's kind of ahead of in the net worth chart. She's really far ahead. And Arts, yeah, he's going in for the Midas. It is 5 minutes. So the one rune picked up by Jakiro is going to back away instantly. While Willow, is she going to go deep for the second rune? Did see Jakiro walk by. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Ogre is going to walk onto this Mars. Mars really struggling there without the Warlock. He did manage to pick up 2 bounty runes for him. So it's 3 runes on the side of Dire and 1 for Radiant. And the opposite of what happened at the opening minutes of the game.
QOP having a really comfortable lane.
Yeah, it's just a couple moments. She has her ulti as well, so she's probably going to look to set up the Arc Warden for a quick kill before he gets to level 6.
I mean, even if he gets to level 6, it doesn't really matter. Oh, he's going low. He's sticking low. I think that might be enough to kill him.
Does she have the mana though?
Yeah. 250 plus 60, yeah, she has.
What is the damage output?
Oh, okay, yeah. Now he's gonna die. Watch this, he's gonna die. Yep. Dead.
There we go. He does pop his Tempest double as well, so that's gonna...
But that's, as I told you, not useful against QOP ult. It's not like you can dodge it.
Yeah, it's not a Manta, is it? Like, I mean, I don't.
I mean, even with Manta, you can.
You can't dodge. Yeah, you still take that nuke damage.
Yeah, and it's pure damage, so nothing is gonna stop it.
Meanwhile, Magnus, he's keeping up decently with the Chaos Knight.
Yeah, but Mars and CK have taken up the leaderboard.
Both the offlaners, doing their
White has fallen off. He's gone on 27 last hits.
Yeah, top lane, a little bit of aggro onto this Magnus. He's gotta be fine. He's got 14 stick charges to work with, and a Willow in the back lines with the Bramble Maze down on mana for now. I have Void. I felt like Mars here, he's gotten the spear up, so he's just been dropping those spears constantly at, rather throwing those spears constantly at Void.
Yeah, and that God's Rebuke.
God's Rebuke.
So when you're fatal bonded to your creeps and you deny one of your creeps, are you hitting yourself?
Good question. I think you might be. Are you hitting yourself? Meanwhile, Dark Willow falls to the CK. One misstep there. She gets reality drifted back into her death. Or stunned to her death. I think it's such low cooldown spells.
Arc-Warden really, falling low on that CS chart. And he's spending so much on region. He's bought in a salve and a clarity.
Yeah, it's going to be problematic for him because QOP, she has bottled up Illusion Rune as well. She probably will set him up for one more kill before she starts making those rotations to start being menacing. They're a pretty good lane so far. But it is an Arc Warden, You leave him alone for like 10 to 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and he's just suddenly gonna turn up and just run your team down.
I still don't know how Arc is going to catch up. Even with the Midas, I don't think he's going to create enough space for CK to farm. Whereas this QOP is just roaming around and making plays now. There you go. He's gonna get
She is
another
bot
kill.
lane. She's probably gonna clean up this Warlock. It's an easy kill for her. Void did drop really, really low, pushing in aggressively into that fight. Meanwhile, top lane Magnus has the RP. He hasn't taken the RP at level 6, so there he is. Picked it up now.
And I'm still worried about this Arc Warden. I really have no idea how it's gonna scale. Even with the Midas, he has to be completely absent from any team fights or any rotations to gain the farm that he has lost.
Yeah, but meanwhile, top lane Darkwell are falling really, really low. She's gonna die to the CK and the Jakiro with that slow.
Radiant's middle tower may need
CK already with 2 kills on his side. 1 kill, the other one.
And the top last hits also. So he's pretty happy.
Yep.
Oh, but QOP is sitting on top of net worth though.
Yep, 4.4k with that net worth. Jakiro with the ice part to steal the bounty room, but doesn't manage to get it off. Instead, Magnus with that steal. Gonna look to turn and fight, but Jakiro says, I'll have nothing off it. I'm just gonna go away. And there's a bounty rune race here. And Ogre's is gonna pick it up and walk it out of there. And he completely ignore the Warlock right clicking him.
Wait, why is Warlock so fast? The windlace and the boots of speed? 3. Okay. Is it me or does he look really fast?
355 movement speed. Yeah, it's the windlace and the boots. That's what's giving him that much movement speed. I mean, that's yeah.
I mean, even Mars is at the same speed, but he looks slower.
I mean, the size of the characters also makes a little bit of difference. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
top lane, Magnus does get caught by the ice path, but it's gonna come off it. CK is level 8. He's okay. Void has got a Mask of Madness level 7, whereas CK is level 8 and he's going in for the armlet. Warlock is in a little bit of trouble getting right clicked by the Void. Get the 1 bash as well.
Ooh,
The RP has been committed as well. There are 3 heroes top to make sure the CK falls. He does pop his Phantasm and looking to turn and fight.
Oh.
Magnus might fall here, and he actually does. He does pop his stick charges, but that's not enough to kill off this CK, who's
I think he's going for more kills now. Yeah, he
Yep.
can just go in for more kills.
CK, and then Jakiro and Warlock kept rotating, and Reality Drift back on his Ogre and a stun as well. That's going to secure that kill.
How is he so tanky?
It's the he's got a helm as well, so he's got what
7
12 armor?
plus. Yeah, 7 plus 5. 12 armor.
12 armor. Magnus, he's only got 6. He does have the damage, but no, CK hits way harder. Meanwhile, this QOP is gonna casually pick up an invis rune. Does commit her haste as well, and goes invis. She's looking for kills. She is running bottom to get a kill onto this Mars, who has been caught by the Chrono. There was a Chrono thrown out. Well, we didn't see that, but QOP is here to make sure Mars is dead. He does throw out the arena, and QOP has been stunned into the arena and the ice path as well. And the rock has been dropped onto her, but she's gonna quickly blink away. So that was
a really bad rock. I wasn't expecting him to drop the golem over there.
yeah, that was on top of
And
QOP.
Chucky might actually die here.
Yeah, he is fighting with the wrong person.
Yep.
Void's gonna walk up, bash, gonna time walk beyond him, and ulti committed as
And
well.
Warlock is gonna
Honors Warlock, he's probably gonna die. But Void is ticking really, really low.
Oh!
There is a TP in from the CK, trying
Why
to
did
get a
he
kill
stun?
on. He did stun. He actually missed the TP from the QOP who's gonna TP away. Meanwhile, Ogre might fall eventually.
I don't think he's
No,
pretty
actually,
tanky.
he's gonna be. Yeah, he is a little tanky boy. He's a chunky boy. He's gonna get back to safety on tower. But they are diving to ensure they secure this kill. Darkwell looking for support her buddy, but she's gonna cancel that one out. Meanwhile, they do get the harass onto the top lane because CK was forced to TP bot. But CK's got the armlet, and they're gonna probably turn this into a tower push. Mars and CK.
Dire's top tower is not on top of things. Radiant's bottom tower has a
Warlock keeping in top, but Warlock, where have you gone? You've gotten Bramble Maze off right away, and there is the Shadow Realm as well. And Raiden doesn't want to stop with that. He does smash through all those trees just to find this Warlock cornered in the edge of the map. This is nowhere to go.
Poor
And
guy.
there
Just
was
TP'd
another. He had just respawned and TP'd in, and he TP'd into his death. That was questionable to say the least.
At the moment.
Meanwhile, Arc Warden's Tempest Double had dealt quite a bit of damage onto this Queen of Pain, who's bottled up a DD Rune also.
Dire's top tower is not on top of things.
Arc Warden has his Midas, so he's gonna start to accelerate.
Just
Just a little bit, 24 seconds, he already did pop it.
Pause, champ.
We have a pause, but this is the first pause of the day.
Not bad, not bad. It took 14 minutes for the first pause.
I'm okay with that. I am definitely gonna take that one over the last couple of days.
Everyone is confused in the chat.
Because I don't even know what they're watching. Okay, they're watching the. I think it was the Golem drop that they are confused about.
And there's buffering also. I think it's a brain buffer.
I mean, committing so many. There was like 3 ultis thrown out of the QOP. No, 2 ultis rather. It was a Jakiro Ice Path only. What is she going in for? She's got an Urn of Shadows. Is she going in to make a Spirit Vessel? For the CK? First buy?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Already has one.
She's not looking to rush that Orchid on her. So I like that idea.
She needs an orchid though for those backlines, especially the Warlock.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think-
To deal with that Warlock, yeah. Ogre Magi back in action. We can be underway. G's have been dropped. Is nobody gonna press F9? There we go.
now where were we?
Mars going in for a Vladimir's off, right? Yeah, she does. QOP does finish off a Spirit Vessel, so really good timing on that. And there's a pause. .500 ping. And we're back in it again. Well, CK is mid lane. He's taking quite a bit of right clicks from this QOP. He does reality rift into her, but she's gonna blink away. There's nothing's gonna stop her.
CK is a chonky boy. Not gonna
17
fall.
I mean, his HP 1700, and I wonder how much more will it be when he turns on the
Radiant's
armlet.
middle tower may need
He's
a
running
Yeah.
a Manta.
Dire's
25
top
strength.
tower is on
It's
its
gonna
way.
be what? I don't know. I can't do the math here.
How's Arc Warden doing? Still not that good.
Now, meanwhile, top lane, this Jakiro is gonna fall. He gets brambled up, and the Magnus has no issues taking him down with the support of Dark Willow. Ark is going in for a Mjolnir into a Boots of Travel. Okay. He has his javelin finished up. He's still quite a ways off before he starts looking terrifying.
Well, at the moment.
Meanwhile, Hawk is going to quickly clean up this tier 1 tower top lane. Both teams have lost equal amounts of tier 1. They are rushing onto the void. Mars with the ulti committed as well. Does throw it down onto the QOP, but there's a rock drop. And
Oh,
Magnus,
no.
oh, he gets speared out and misses the RP completely. He whiffs it completely and an ice path to secure the kill onto the Dark Willow. Well played by the Mars. I'm
I think
surprised
he RP'd thinking that he would land it as soon as he can. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but a 2-man chrono catching out the Mars as well as this Jakiro Void and QOP with the assist on her ulti.
Well, that's worth it.
Sonic Wave, yeah, that's a worthy turnaround.
Middle tower has fallen.
But his support's doing questionable plays. Yeah, that's true. Support's still doing questionable plays.
Dire's middle tower is in the wrong end of business. Dire has strengthened their structures.
Mid lane, they did have the advantage, but they kind of let it go. Kilo walking down mid lane, but there's nothing much to defend. The tower is gone. I'm surprised Magnus didn't actually get caught by the wall of the arena when he was
It just
speared.
went down as the spear went.
Oh, the timing of that. It was almost perfect. Otherwise, he would have landed almost a 3-man RP because he was right in the thick of it.
The Mars was just lucky.
Yeah. They just got out the CK, but he's got a Yasha as well as
And
he's
not a good
an
idea to go
armlet,
chasing him.
Not a good idea to chase him. There is no chrono as well. Neither do they have the scream of pain. So yeah, just leave him alone for now.
Scream
Sonic
of
Wave.
pain.
Sonic Wave. Scream of pain
of
is the
Pain
other
he
one.
has.
Yeah, it's the third one. Yeah, my bad. I realized it as soon as I said it. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right.
Okay, now there's 4 people gathering here. Come on, smoke. Yeah.
There we
It's a
have it.
good
Smoke
smoke.
play. No fear. They're definitely gonna run. They know exactly where Hockey Sports is. They do have a jump on them. Mars.
And the ult
And he's
goes
gonna
up.
pop. Yeah, he does pop this.
Well
and he
played.
does catch the void immediately. And a Dark Willow. She does gonna drop the terrorize, but it connects on her. No. Oh, it connects only onto the Mars. But meanwhile, they've already killed the void. And CK gonna reality rift back the Dark Willow and finish her off. Ogre quickly gonna TP away. Jakiro looking.
Raiden 322. Oh, he missed the RP.
RP, yeah.
That one.
Whiff City El Lamau. that was quite the whiff indeed. Unfortunate.
Dude, I think Mars just got lucky with that spear throw rather
yeah.
than him missing his RP.
I agree with you absolutely. Yeah.
I think he queued the RP and didn't cancel it when the spear hit.
Yeah. I mean, see, that's not something you see happening. You know, CK reality rifting this just gonna walk away from the bamboo maze. That was almost risky. He might have been, if he gets caught by the bamboo maze, might have been able to be brought down because they do have their ultis back up, Sonic Wave and the Chrono. But Arc Warden though, he's just farming away. So and he already has his Mjolnir. He's catching up on the net worth. Meanwhile, I mean, I like how NoFear is playing. They're providing the space. It's taking 5 people of Hockey Sports to push back on NoFear. Meanwhile, Void is going to look to farm up.
I think this Void really made a mistake coming to that fight and pushing it. I think he should have just stayed back and farmed. He's not still farmed enough to fight his CK. CK doesn't
Yep.
need a lot of farm to be, really tanky and strong.
His strength gain is really, really high, right? So
Yeah.
20-minute runes up and Killua, the Arc Warden, he's
He's
pretty happy
slowly
on-
climbing up,
yeah, I mean,
like really, really slowly.
he was somewhere around the 1.5k net worth difference. Now he's almost down to a 900 net worth difference between him and the QOP.
Yeah.
And given how well his CK is doing, I don't think he has anything to worry about. He is going to start snowballing. Yeah.
We thought it was going to be the other way around, Arc Warden running around making space.
I mean, I said it the same way. I mean, both these heroes, but what I didn't account for is the fact that the CK strength gain is so high, and the fact that he gets those early kills set up his game so well that he can be aggressive now. The Yasha as well as the Omelette picked up already by him very early on. The amount they have to commit just to kill off the Tempest Devil, there is an ice spot that does catch out this Queen of Pain, but she's not able to get back away to safety. She needs a little more for her Orchid. I'd say about 600 gold more. So she'll have it in another 2 or 3 minutes. And then she's gonna be looking to jump in those backlines and quickly delete the Jakiro as well as this Warlock. But I still don't see a strong answer for CK. He's got his Manta as well.
For now, until the QOP finishes the Orchid, she's going to be pretty strong.
But
He
he's already
might
got
be
a
able to
Manta.
burst.
He's already got a Manta on
Oh,
him.
he's already got a mark.
So yeah, and Arc Warden, he's got the Mule and the Boots of Travel. So this guy's gonna start being all over the map. You can see QOP has dropped considerably down with respect to net worth. As
No,
well.
he still has a Maelstrom. He doesn't have the Mjolnir yet.
Sorry, Maelstrom. That's what I meant. Yes, my bad.
Dire's bottom tower is in turmoil.
Mars, he does observe this Magnus, who's actually gone for the Shadow Blade with the Echo Saber. So, interesting items from Magnus.
Yeah, I mean, he couldn't go Blink because of Jakiro, Mars, and Warlock. So he either had to choose between Force Staff and Shadowblade. I think he picked the Shadowblade over there.
Gallant Radiant.
And yeah, it's a pretty good pickup.
Killua
Both
arc
teams-
better than Storm arc? Question mark.
Oh my goodness.
Dire's bottom tower has
So much space for Arc, Might Spike, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what we're talking about. And with all this space, his team is actually pushing objectives as well. Both teams mirroring objective moves. They have taken tier 1 top and bottoms. All tier 1s are off the map.
Both the teams playing very well. And even net worth lead is barely anything. It's like less
So
than
1K.
1k.
Yeah, it's a pretty close game, 9-8. It's going pretty decent so far.
Oh, look at that. Look who crossed QOP in net worth.
Arc Warden. I told you he's gonna start snowballing really hard if you don't shut him down. And the Hand of Midas and the Boots of Travel. Look at him there. He's doing it already. He's gonna be this menacing push with the Tempest double. There's no way. I mean, he can do it from the comfort of his base. He can stand in his own jungle, farm up his jungle while he farms up the lane. What is the duration on the Tempest double though? 22 seconds.
I mean, he doesn't really care about that. He just wants it for the Midas right now.
Mm-mm. So the Aghanim Scepter gives him Rune Forge to create runes.
Yeah, yeah. But
No
it's
fear.
not that. No, like it's
With
not.
the smoke
Oh,
play
we
once
see a
again.
smoke.
Hawk has just used up his Shadow Blade. It's on cooldown. They will catch him. Wait, what's going on? They do catch him. They popped the arena as well. Magnus is quickly deleted right away. There is a disengaging. Well, a Void Chrono catching our two heroes. He does kill off the Warlock immediately. A Sonic Wave being committed onto the CK. He's going to pop his man down, just quickly run away. He is silenced up as well. But Void is just turning and fighting. He's popped his BKB. Oh, that's a really good buy. He did pick up the BKB. Mars caught up in a bad position. Does get the Spirit Vessel casted onto him. So
Void is pretty
both-
strong now.
NoFear losing 3 people from that engagement. CK did make it out of one alive. Arc didn't even make it to that engagement actually. Did Arc fight there?
No, he just came and then they're all dead by then.
Void with
I mean-
the 9-second BKB. Yeah, we noticed that one is.
He still doesn't want to fight. I think he wants to finish his Orchid. Maybe even finish a Bloodthorn. I think after the Orchid he might fight.
Right. We've only seen one RP till now, and the other one was a whiffed RP. So,
And I don't know. I think he could have RP'd just now. I don't know why he took. He.
did he not have
Didn't-
vision because of the trees? Was he not aware?
No, he saw 2 people.
Guess he hesitated. He didn't have his teammates weren't too close by. Arc Warden, number 3rd on the net worth. This guy's going in for. He almost has his Orchid. Look at the speed of the farm on this man. The amount of space he's getting. Yep. Hawk Esports, you better start making a move on him. Otherwise, he's just gonna run away with this one. QOP going in for the BKB. She's got her Orchid up. She's had it for quite some time. Magnus. Z-Storm says, okay, I think my boy is lost. Arc is online. Yeah, they gave a little too much space for Arc, and he's got his Orchid as well. It takes him like 30 seconds to farm up 400 net worth, 400 gold. Like, what is this, man?
CK, but I think this Void is getting stronger, and with that MKB, I think it's going to be really strong. I mean, with the Mjolnir and MKB.
Right, there's a smoke coming out from Hawk Esports. They're gonna, if they do find the arc, and the real one is in the neighborhood, but meanwhile they're actually gonna run to the rest of the team. Mars with a blink and pops his ulti as well. There is a rock drop on top of that and an ice spot into the macropire. Beautifully played by NoFear, but Void does drop the chrono onto the two, cleans up the Warlock as well as the Jakiro, but both these supports have already finished off what they had to do. CK with the cleanup in the neighborhood, does pop his Phantasm, cleans up the Void. Beautifully retaliated by NoFear. Hawk is just gonna have to run away. A hook smash on the run right now. Saved only by that, and it's an easy Roshan, absolutely. They're taking the play right to them.
I think that is a really bad move by Void. He ulted both the supports and killed them off. I don't think that was a really good idea.
Right after they'd already casted all their spells.
Yeah, they already put out their ultis.
And it was Mars with that initiation was brilliant. He saw them and didn't hesitate. Catches like 3 people inside that arena, and on top of the rock and the macropire and the ice path. That was beautifully set up. They kind of deleted the Magnus as well as the ogre right there. Void only managed to get out with that time walk and did pop the chrono, but it's not the 2 heroes you want to catch.
Yeah.
CK's got a basher on him as well, so he is scary. Void. That BKB is not going to help you from that basher.
Yeah, I really don't think that was well played by the Void. Should have held on to it until he saw the arc or the
CK.
CK.
Ideally, I think the arc would be the best one to take that on. CK with Invis Rune scouting out for them. Also, another thing that concerns me is the items at Magnus. There are items that are kind of supporting his team. It's more like the items that you go for yourself.
I mean, I think this is more of a carry item. Echo Saber, BKB. I mean, BKB is fine, but Echo Saber, and I think that's more of a carry.
I would have rather like to see a Crimson with maybe a Vlad's Crimson with a blink, as well as a Force Staff. I feel like that would have been a little more beneficial for the team. You can get in and out. You could save yourself with the Force Staff.
I think it would have been better if you had gone for a pipe and pipe BKB maybe. I mean, it's good. The items are not bad, but it's not providing that much off-lane support. You know, the aura items that usually the off-lanes go for.
Yeah. The one that really the team can benefit out of. Right now, on the side of Hawk, there isn't any. In fact, they've all gone for these single-oriented items. Of course, the supports are not going to be the ones that pick it up. The carries now.
We might see another engagement here.
Here, NoFear, they have smoked up. They catch out only the Magnus one more time. They're taking away the initiation potential from Hawk Esports, but Magnus still living through. They prop the dust onto him. He's gonna secure away to safety. He is alive. He's still living through this.
He lived.
Just with like 80 HP.
There is 2 ultis. The only 2 ultis remaining on the team that was used.
Radiant's middle tower may need a
Oh, chat has finally reached that team fight.
That was a good chrono. Stop hating. Z-Star.
I'm not hating on it, Z-Star. I'm just telling, I mean, not that effective of a chrono after all the supports have used their spells.
Yeah.
See, there you go. Emmanuel knows what I'm talking about. Go, my man. Take my side.
Yes, but CK best hero right now. CK is looking really scary and strong. Not to mention this Arc Warden, he's really online. He's finished up his Mjolnir as well. He's going in for what? Is that a Skadi lineup? No, that's a Shiva's lineup, right? Or a Hex. What? I'm not reading it.
I think that's a Hex.
I'm guessing too.
Yeah, that's a Hex.
That's a Hex lineup. So QOP, look at the Tempest double, bringing her down to half HP. She's gonna have to force to blink away.
Okay. There you go. Arc is online.
Void going in for that MKB, but this CK is too big, dude. He's almost at 3000 HP without the armlet. So if he toggles that armlet, he's gonna be like what, 3.5 roughly?
Yeah.
3.2, yeah.
Well, let's see what the chat is saying. Yes, Void can burst CK though. Yeah, that's what I was telling. Like, you know, either Chrono, the Void, or the real Arc Warden and take them down instead of going for the supports after they've used their spells.
I think the taxi better. You mean instead of the Magnus, it would have been better if they went the Underlord? I agree too. The Underlord would have been a little better pickup.
Yeah, Underlord, or even I still like Centaur for that lineup.
A Centaur, yeah. Centaur also pretty good.
Be like Black Hole.
Why rated no taxi? Says cool. Meanwhile, Hockey Sports with the smoke, they do. POP does blink in, catches Jakiro, but he's gonna pop the Glimmer Cape and just walk away to safety. They do find nobody else. Jakiro giving so much information for his team. It's okay even if he dies. He's given the information that his team needs. They've already rotated to the other side of the map. They look to now take this fight. NoFear just want to take fights on their own terms. CK's almost got his Visa Blade finished up. 500 gold away from that one. Meanwhile, Arc Warden, oh lord, yep, he's got a Hex as well. This man, they made that mistake. They made that mistake. Top net worth, 20,000 net worth. 33 minutes in, he was what, 6 on the net worth? Yeah, he was nothing. He got destroyed in the lane, but you left him alone. You left him alone for way too long.
That's not a good idea to leave him alone.
Yeah, absolutely not.
No wonder they were so confident with the
Arc Warden
Arc
pick
Warden.
The first pick right there. First pick, Arc Warden, paying dividends for them right now. He's got the Hex as well, so QOP, I don't know how you plan to survive this. She does have her BKB, I suppose. It's on the career towards her. But they're still not going to save her if she gets hexed much before. And it's not a single hex, it's a double hex if he does manage to Tempest double. But they do run into the Arc. Wait, oh, that's my bad. I thought that was the opposite team. NoFear. I thought they're running into the Arc. I was like, whoa, okay. NoFear does smoke up. Arc Warden.
Mars almost has an Assault Cuirass, by the way.
I really like that pickup. And he's got the Dragon Scale on him as well. So that's going to be beneficial. They're running into the bottom jungle. Oh no, if they go right, they're gonna run into the Void, and that's exactly where they're going. Void.
I didn't know you could place a ward here.
Void is gonna time walk into them. He's got no escape into the ice path. That is unfortunate.
That is sad. That's really sad.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, if I was in the opponent's team, I would have just spammed him with tips.
Yo, no.
Oh. Will I mean, die?
Have you watched Fails of the Week by Sunsfan and
no.
Oh, wait,
wait a second. Just dying to the Tempest
double. Goodbye, Will. This Arc Warden, he's got the Hex. What kind of answer do you have for this guy? He's gonna defend high ground no matter what. He's gonna multi-push lanes. While his team pushes one, he can push completely another lane. No
yeah,
hero
look, they go high ground.
They're going high ground. Ogre's gonna TP in, but they're not even afraid of this. It's just an Ogre.
What are they gonna do? How do you think they're gonna defend RP?
Magnus has actually sold off all his items. He's going to the Shiva's guard. He does get the... Wait a minute. Oh.
Late Mars. Man, this Mars is getting really lucky. He barely stunned him in the end.
Yep. That is...
Damn. That is unfortunate. I think they can push the mid T3s as well. I see no problem. They're all full health, full mana.
I mean, I think they still have the Aegis on them, right?
Yeah, no, the Aegis is gone.
It's time though. But...
But do they really need the Aegis? Only for the Void. Oh no.
Look at this. The Tempest double solo pushing a lane all by itself.
Radiant still has R counters, both Mag and Void can kill later. Yeah, but they'll have to go to ultra late game, and I don't think the team NoFear is going to take it to any.
They're in the Roshan pit once again, so this time for Roshan, what are they going to be getting? Mars has the Assault Cuirass on him. Jakiro, he's almost got the Force Staff as well. CK is going in for a heart. He's got an Abyssal Blade. How are you gonna kill this guy? 3.2k HP?
Look at this Arc Warden.
Tempest double. They're fighting a Tempest double. Magnus. Unbelievable.
I really don't see any answer from the Radiant side. I don't know what they can do.
Got another Tempest double up. 20 seconds cooldown for this
Look at
thing. He's bottom lane. The amount of damage he hexes out the Magnus. Really gonna run to the safety of his tower. Go, my man. And Void's gonna bash the Arc One Tempest double, delete it, but he's got another one in 5 seconds.
Well, but he gets a lot of gold from it.
Absolutely. This looks really, really grim. 26k net worth on the Arc Warden. And he's got a Hyperstone. Wait, what is he going in for?
Who?
Arc Warden. He's got a Hyperstone queued up. Is he just a casual Hyperstone?
I don't know. I think he might go for a Moonshot. I don't see why not. Oh, he's going
oh my
for
goodness, a Bloodthorn. Okay, we didn't even know what was in the courier, so... Yeah, this Arc Warden is bad. He is...
I think his double can kill any of their heroes solo.
Yeah, more or less, absolutely. Oh, we saw Willow already die without the Bloodthorn. Now with the Bloodthorn, QOP is also not very much die.
Look at chat, noob move. Okay, next game please. Magnus.
This is over, more or less. I feel like NoFear can pretty much...
The only hope that I'm having is to see a 5-man Chrono, a 5-man Void Ult.
A 5-man RP in front of Magnus. Magnus, where are you, my man? He does manage to get... He pops his BKB, gets an RP onto 2, the CK and the Mars, but he's instantly deleted. He's got buyback as well. Oh my goodness. That is just unfortunate. He's already thrown out his... And a GG has been called. There is no way they're going to be able to stop this.
Damn, just as I was saying, I wanted to see a 5-man
Did you see
RP.
Void get deleted? Oh no. Oh no.
Dominated. Okay, GG boys, GG. That was a really entertaining first game.
Oh my god. 39 minutes in. Well, chat, moral of the story. Don't leave Arc alone. Like, if you're playing against the first pick Arc, you know this guy knows what he's doing. He's 4-1, 28k net worth.
He died only once. I was expecting him to die so much.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a horrible lane for him.
Exactly. He actually did come away.
Mars and CK made so much space though.
Absolutely, yeah.
CK is 9-0.
This man would not die. Just would not die. I like the pickup. The CK really benefited for them.
Look at that roasting them. My god, leave Magnus alone, poor guy. Magnus MVP.
Come on, Jay. It's okay. I mean, he tried.
I mean,
we got to see one. We got to see one good. We got to see one RP, and and then one really entertaining whiff. Come on, that has to go down into the fails of the week. Oh no. Speaking of,
and the last, I don't know what he was doing in the end. I think he just gave up in the end.
He was really. I mean, he was just caught off guard, out of position. So
yeah.
There we have it. That is the end of game number 1. We'll be back.
See you for game 2.
Number 2. We've got Rambutan taking
I hope it's as entertaining as this one. I had fun casting this.
Absolutely. I hope so too. So we'll be back real quick.
Get down to the beat side. Get down to the beat side.
can't believe the night lay waste to all we'd given. But honestly, you've gotta know that this ain't living. But we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I can push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run. And we can run. They fall all for you. So tell me now.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game number 2. We've had a little bit of a mix-up, but we still have a game. That doesn't mean we're going away. We have AB taking on FTW. Forgot to warm up. Time and time again, we know these guys, their names are deceptive. They say forgot to warm up, but dang, they don't play like it. And AB, we're seeing him for the first time, right, Lama? So this should be interesting. I mean, they also have Isaac Newton, so I'm pretty sure he's drafting, so big brain plays coming out through. A Grimstroke and a Clockwork banned out straight away. Both these heroes were really played well by FTW in their last games, I guess. Storm Spirit as well as a Spectre banned first phase by FTW. Interesting. I'm guessing those are snipes.
Probably.
You just said Brimstone.
Did I say Brimstone? Grimstroke. Wow, what?
I at least told Brimstone. I mean, I told Grimstone, okay? You told Brimstone.
I haven't played Valorant in a while also, but jeez. Unforgivable. Absolutely. I'm sorry, chat. I'm a noob.
Chakiro Tiny. All
First
the
phase tiny.
picks.
This tiny pick, dude, like, it's so scary. You don't know where he's gonna be. Mid, position 4, off lane.
Wherever he is still left.
Yeah, I mean, he only needs levels. He's not a hero that really needs items to be that effective. The Arados combo is just strong irrespective. As you level up, you get stronger and stronger. AB with a quick early offlane axe reveal, so... Okay, FTW with an instant response with the Underlord. I feel like the revealing the axe so early on, and the fact that FTW hasn't even picked up their supports yet, that's gonna set up Axe for a tough lane because they do have the time to counter pick it right away. Same goes for the Underlord, but what really counters that hero? He's just unreasonably strong, in my opinion. Lama?
Yeah, I'm there. Just wondering.
What counters the Underlord?
No, not what counters the Underlord. Both have gone for one support and one offlane picks. And
that tiny could be a mid. You never know.
You never know, but probably a support pick here.
I'm calling it a double bluff. I think FTW is gonna go with the mid tiny. And they're just sniping out carries right now. Lifestealer band, Spectre, Ursa band. So anything that can really get on top of the tiny with the high damage, they're really disregarding it right away. So it's gonna be a mid tiny in my books. That's what I'm saying. Excuse me. Well, Razor banned out by AB, so they might look to go in
not
for
really.
Not
really a big fan of that hero, Razor. I do not like him.
They might go in for an illusion-based carry, is what I feel. Because the Razor is one of these heroes that counters most of these illusion-based carries, especially
But
PL.
they have Underlord and Tiny. I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean, Underlord, I think even if you take off, he's going to be hard to kill for sure. As he scales up, if he goes the aura-based items and the kind of team support items as an offlaner, traditional offlaner would, he's going to be hard to deal with and he's going to hit hard. But if you take away his mana, for instance, if you pick a PL, okay, they just banned the PL. There we go. Anti-mage as well. I feel like Underlord without mana, he's just like a rock. You know, he's going to take a while to chip out. But he's just there. There's nothing he can do. His threat is already like taken down. But he's a very strong pusher, that's for sure. With all that damage amp he gets, he hits towers and buildings really hard.
5 seconds left.
Anyways, before we get into this next pick phase, ladies and gentlemen, a huge shout out to our sponsors, MSL, D2K, the brains behind the operation that I've said time and time and again, who've come together for this banger of a tournament that we're witnessing. So kudos to them and a big appreciation, clap off to these two big brains who've collaborated for this. Live long wealth, the men behind the brains of you possibly making money in the future. So in the stock market, of course, or in shares or trading of anything of that sort. They provide you with online stock classes so they can, help you get the reins of it, and they even guide you on the path of like opening up a demat account and setting things up, and whatever you need to get going in the game of stock markets and financial transactions. And I don't know even if I said that right. I'm gonna close it off there. Just get in touch with them. They'll clarify all your doubts. I'm not the man that you can look to for this, but yeah, be sure to look them up. There are links in the description right below. My designation for designer t-shirts and face masks. These guys,
10 seconds.
I've been told they make really, really cool, really slick, really sick t-shirts that you want to check out. So check them out. Of course, even if you don't have a custom design of theirs that you like, you can always send them yours, and they might just do it a little better, add on to it. So get in touch with these guys. Once again, a huge shout out to our sponsors, MSL, Live Long Wealth, My Designation, and D2K. Now back to the draft. We've got a Lich pickup. Interesting.
Lich with the Tiny. Good supports. If Tiny is playing support, that is.
I'm sorry, Lama, can you repeat that? I had to take off my headphones because I need to wear my headband. My hair was annoying me.
I was saying Lich and Tiny really good supports. That is if Tiny is playing support and not playing mid or something. You can pull off some good combos.
I think Tiny Underlord lane would be a pretty good lane. It would be a little hard for any squishy carry might really get affected. A Kotal pickup. Interesting. We haven't seen a Kotal this entire tournament, but I mean, he does come with that AoE control, which is good. But at the same time, I feel like there are better options, right?
10 seconds.
There are better options, but I think that's a really good team fight control.
5 seconds left.
I mean, why not go in with a Willow? Willow is still available in the pool. I feel like she contributes a lot more in a Kotal, but I guess, AB have a strat in mind. They've gone with the Kotal. I'm not a big fan of the Kotal, I'll be straight up honest.
Yeah, me neither. But I like his ulti. His ulti is really good.
I mean, considering Lifesteal is also banned out, he's one of those hard counters for Kotal's ulti. You can just pop Rage and smack the Disco Light away from the sky. Juggernaut, another one who is a pretty good counter to Kotal's ult. He's still in the pool. Will FTW pick it up to counter the Kotal ult? Because that is AB's strong teamfight potential right now. And if that goes away, things are just going to go sideways for them. I mean,
Spectre and Storm have been banned. Spectre, I was thinking about a Spectre pick. Spectre pick was really good.
For FTW, you're saying?
Yeah, for FTW.
But they banned the Spectre themselves.
Yeah.
A Swen.
Swen.
I'm not too sure. I feel like the Kotal can kind of outsmart the Swen quite a bit, especially with the blinding light and his ulti.
Hero.
And the Jakiro. Yeah. I mean, Axe can slow down Sven's progress by maybe casting a Battle Hunger on him and slowing him down, maybe getting a call and running in the opposite direction, drawing him away from the team. So, a lot of kiteability on the side of AB with the Sven pickup. Then again, must not forget the fact that they have an Underlord and a Tiny, right? So
yeah.
He's going to possibly want to look for them to set it up and then come into the fight a little later.
It's ready.
chaotic. We have an Invoker, so I feel like this game just got real hard for Sven. For him to deal with.
He needs a BKB, like he desperately needs a BKB.
Definitely, yeah. I would even say go for a second item BKB right after maybe, I don't know, your first item, whatever.
Echo Saber BKB maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. That will be the way to go. Because you have the control and you do have enough Ghost and damage, and if you have that BKB will prevent Invoker from disrupting you. I also feel like if the Invoker goes for a Quas Vex rather than an Exort play, it would really
it depends. Like, who's going mid, it depends on that, right? It doesn't depend on the safe lane.
Right. No, not just safe lane. Look at all these heroes. They are heroes that kind of rely on mana for making their big plays. Underlord, especially with the Pit of Malice and the Firestorm. Not to mention his Uber away to safety. Tiny, again, you take away mana. If he can't Avatar's combo, then he can't do anything. He's just a piece of rock.
Yeah, I mean, Invoker can wait for that. It doesn't have to be like early game. There won't be any team fights and shit.
I feel like that would give him more rotation potential. They've banned out Clinks and a Viper. Okay. Nice picks by AB. I mean, nice bans by AB. I feel like those two heroes would be problematic for Invoker to deal with.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Let's see. I want to see what mid does FTW go for.
And it'll be interesting to see the kind of carry they go for, because it is a Swen. You need a carry that can possibly withstand that much of incoming damage, or maybe dish out equal amounts and close the gap. I mean,
10
what can we see?
I'm not sure
5
what
seconds
mid.
left.
Okay, now safe lane.
Dire
A
pick.
Juggernaut maybe. A Medusa.
Okay.
That's really good against the Sven.
That is good against a Swen.
I mean, it's good against all.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Invoker is gonna have a bit of a tough lane.
But well, I think with the I think he'll go for Coswex now because of the
Yeah.
sniper.
Hey, we
Just
see
go
a
ahead.
kid Invoker. I'm happy about that.
Start your team names. Fast.
Alright. Right, no. Gotta write sponsor ads first, Kalama, because come on, we wouldn't be here
yeah.
without them. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, this is game 2 of day 8 of the MSL Dota 2 Kerala Minor. We've got AB taking on Forgot to Warm Up, or FEW. For AB, we've got... I cannot read that. I'm not even going to try it, because I might come off as racist. But this person, my mouse is
His
on...
name is
on the-
Marshall.
Marshall on the Medusa. Thanks a lot for that, Ace. Yikes on the Invoker, Invincible on the Cordal, Isaac Newton on the Axe, and Karnan on the Jakiro. Well, we'll get to the second bit in a quick hot step. Whereas for FEW, we've got Holy Slayer on the Lich, Darky on the Tiny, Marvel on the Sniper, Doomy on the Underlord, and Skyvolz on the Swen. I think I got it wrong last time as well. Oh god. I'm gonna have to ping him at some point and ask him,
Ask him for the pronunciation.
how do I pronounce your name right? Help me out here. I'm being really newbie.
Well, there you go. Not a good start as the last game.
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It's okay. People have connectivity issues. We totally understand. So Kid Invoker against the Medusa. No wait, Medusa's gonna go safe lane, right? What am I saying? And G's being dropped out, and
I'm all for a little downtime. You feeling
here
fresh?
we go. FTW taking on AB. Safely and Medusa. Actually, I think they would pair her up with the Kotal, right? That would be a really, really good strat. Should more or less have infinite mana, thereby she can keep her shield up early game. It's not gonna be that hard to bring her down. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what they're doing. I like that lineup. Could work out. I mean, I feel like Medusa kind of halfway wins the game if you don't manage to kill her at all. If she just stays back and gets those easy farms in, then yeah. I mean, last game we pretty much saw a story where if you leave the Arc Warden alone, then yeah, you see what happens. Are we gonna get repeat of if you made the Medusa alone?
What are we waiting for?
But I feel like Sniper though, it's gonna be a little bit of a problem. And he's got a lot of frontline heroes to be in the front. But Tiny, Underlord as well as Swen. So he's got pretty much of a free reign. And, besides the axe, they don't have much of a catch for him in the backlines.
Danny, my designation ad.
Mops right
Yeah, I remember right after this. There we go. There we go. Runes, 2 runes in the way of Radiant, but they might lose first blood here. Axe body blocking, and Jakiro gonna pop the salve, but he gets it cancelled out. But he pops a second salve? No, that's on the axe.
How did you not see that?
My bad. I was trying to change overlays here. Hello, I got a lot to do, right? Anyways, back up here into game, we have Medusa Kotal. So she's taking the Mystic Snake, and Mana Shield is not skilled up yet. And Kotal's gone for the Illuminate. Okay, would have been. Is he dealing with two melees? In fact, Blinding Light would have been a good option.
Not necessarily. They don't have a lot of kill potential. They have only magic damage kill potential. They don't have right click kill potential, so doesn't really need the blinding light. If there was a sniper or a Sven in his lane, then he would have gone for the blinding light.
I see. Well, Sven's up on top lane though with the Lich going up against his Axe and Jakiro. Axe, I think he can still handle, but I think Jakiro is going to be problematic for him if Jakiro keeps spamming that liquid fire onto him. It costs almost nothing, and it causes so much slow and random tick damage. Darky here gets a quick pull off. He's just gonna farm off here. Top lane though, Lich taking a little bit of harass from this Jakiro.
But he's doing quite a bit of damage onto Jakiro as well. So
Sniper does drop a shrapnel onto his Invoker, who's less than half HP. He's gone for the Quas Exhort build, so he's going for Exhort.
I thought he would go for Cos Vex.
I think given it's a sniper, yeah, that's the problem.
He's gone for the Exhort only because of he lacks the damage that Sniper has.
Yeah,
I mean, take aim. I mean, with the headshot, Sniper deals a lot of damage.
Yep. And bottom lane, Tiny does get his mana leached away, but he's gonna stand idle till that thing ticks out. Lich falling a little low. Axe on top of the Sven right now, but Frost Shield comes out. He's taking quite a lot of damage. Gets a call off with the additional armor, but I think nothing comes off it. Meanwhile, mid lane, Darky is rotated in towards the lane. Invoker, is he going to be caught unawares? There is an avalanche onto him, and a toss as well thrown out by Tiny. The toss missed. He hasn't been able to get the toss off, but Invoker just going to back away. Still sitting in that shrapnel. Unfortunate. They almost had a kill potential there, but yeah. He's got a cold snap and a sunstrike queued up.
Sven having a pretty comfortable lane, although he's laning against an Axe. That was a weird call.
Oh, did he make a call? It missed. Oh, unfortunate. Jakiro, a bit of a harass from this Lich.
And Sven is really tanky early game. Forgot how tanky he was.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tiny's rotated in here as well, and he gets a toss onto the creep instead of this Invoker. I guess the kid Invoker is a little too small to grab.
That kind of sounds around.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Get your mind out of the gutter, Lava. Oh my lord.
Need to frame his sentence right.
Austin says Dyer is too greedy with the Sven as well as the sniper pickup. Could be true, but if Sniper actually rotates early on, I think it'll be fine. He does have a lot of damage coming on. He's maxing out that headshot.
Space and the other one farms, I think they're totally fine.
Yeah.
Like Sniper doesn't really need to take all the jungle farm. He can just
take the lane farm. Yeah.
And do rotations.
Absolutely. Sven is leading on the last hit charts and obviously on the net worth as well, and Sniper too is right up there with him. But right after that is Medusa and Invoker, so not too far behind. They can catch up and close this gap. We still haven't seen First Blood coming up on the bounty runes at 5 minutes and another 10 seconds. There we go. Well, I think Radiant actually managed to snag 2, and Dire managed to snag 2 as well. So it's even Steven for the bounty runes. Axe is going to the jungle. Wait, there is a stack here. So well played. So Jakir did manage to get the stack off. So that's going to be beneficial for this guy. There's actually multiple stacks. Oh, when did Jakir do this? We missed this completely. But he's
Kilo
taking
being
a lot
very
of damage. A lot of damage from these creeps. Run, Axe.
Oh, wait. Axe has tranquil boots.
Yeah. Wouldn't phase boots be the beneficial thing to go in for as an Axe right now?
I think he's probably trying to, jungle. That's why he's gone for the tranquil boots.
He's queued up a stick and straight into a blink. So, given the fact that he can take these stacks, Axe blocking out that camp stack right there. Well played by Isaac Newton. Oh gosh. Oh, I hate that noise from that Sniper's Immortal, the freaking duck thing.
Quack.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. I remember
Especially when you're at the opposite end of it.
when I was playing Sniper as well back in the days, it used to annoy me listening to it that I actually gave it off to somebody for free. Oh no, Invoker's going to walk into the Tiny right now, who does get an Avatar's combo, but there isn't enough points on him to do anything. But meanwhile, there's a Tornado and a Meatball combo dropped onto Jakiro, rotates in onto as well to the mid lane. Dark is going to fall really, really low. Is this potential first blood? A beautiful ice path to secure that. Sniper could... Oh, he hasn't killed up the Assassinate. Unfortunately, he could have actually killed Invoker there. Unfortunate. Invoker there with the turnaround play. I guess Tiny being just level 2 7 minutes in, that's just no wonder he's got 1 point on each Avalanche and Toss.
He needs to get more XP. Just stand near that Underlord, reach XP, and then maybe rotate.
I mean, Underlord is level 6, so I think the amount of space you gave him is enough. Meanwhile, Axe is really enjoying all the
Medusa is
stats.
level 6 as well.
Yeah, it was pretty much a 1v1 lane because Kotal had left her alone and he was, I think, stacking, if I'm right.
Yeah, he's been stacking. He
He
has a triple stack.
So right now, AB have really set up the game really well for this Medusa, provided they... Wait, they're not aware of the stack as well. That's unfortunate.
It was close. Oh, look at this ancient camp. A double stack on the ancient camp. Not
Top,
bad.
yeah.
Stack.
That's a double or a triple? That's a double stack.
Yeah.
It's a double stack.
Oh, they notice it. They notice it.
They notice the stack and they're quickly going to take it right away. Deny that much farm, and that's going to benefit Dire right away. Unfortunate for Kotal there. He's pinging it out, but there's nothing he can do.
I think he's farm. Oh no, he gets one creep.
One. Oh no. Unfortunate. Jakiro is going to TP away to safety. That did take quite a bit of harass. He's going to go back to the base.
Oh, Underlord might die.
Oh no, he does get cold snapped, and that is the end of Underlord. You may have stolen our camp stacks, but Tiny looking for a courier snipe onto this Invoker's courier, but no, that could potentially get him killed as well. They are aware he's here. Medusa. Oh no.
Oof.
And a mana leech onto the Tiny as well. He's just gonna have to stand idle. He's got a smoke and a tranquil boots onto him.
That's not a mana leech. It doesn't take mana from you.
If you move, it does. What are you saying?
Oh, the
chakra magic on the What do you think?
I thought you were talking about the Mystic Snake.
No, not the Mystic Snake. Chakra
you're
magic.
talking about chakra. Cool.
Bro, come on.
What? Last time you didn't know that Medusa.
Yeah, that's I didn't know. That was been reworked since a while, right?
Yeah, I forgot it. That's why I just reminded you.
Keen optic on the Jakiro. That's a pretty good early game item for him. Macro fire from a distance. Go for it. There it is. He does throw it onto the Lich. Oh no, Lich in a little bit of a troublesome spot. If he does get called, he could potentially die. But meanwhile, Axe is falling really low. He's just been farming camp stacks right now, and he's really, really close to his blink. We're coming up on the bounty runes now, so
Dyer's middle tower's in trouble.
there we go. A double
Wait.
damage being picked up by a sniper as well.
Sven is going for a Aghanim's rush. Oh, he already has his Echo Saber.
Yeah, he's
Does
got an
he?
Echo Saber and he's going. Yeah, I think he's on the courier. Should be. He hasn't called it yet.
We were talking about Echo Saber BKB. Looks like he's going Echo Ags and then BKB.
Yep. Invoker.
Oh, he does.
Okay, Invoker. No, he's actually going the Quas Vex because he's maxing out Quas and Vex right now. He's taking just the 1 point on the X Sword and he's got an Urn of Shadows. I think the X Sword point was just to be able to withstand the lane with Sniper and
Yeah,
lane with
get
him and
extra
get the extra damage out. So quick, really good thinking by the Invoker. This kid ain't joking around. Meanwhile, Axe, he has his blink. Brilliant timing from the Axe. So 11 minutes in, he should have it in another 30 seconds or so. So it's a 12-minute blink on the Axe. And given the fact that he's got an early blink in, if he can, channel off those rotations. Wait a second. Sven does pop his God Strand. Tiny is here as well, but he gets stunned up by this Ice Path. They're trying to shut down this Axe, but meanwhile, Invoker is rotated in as well. Gets the EMP onto the Sven, who does pop his stick charges, looking at turn and fight, but he's controlled from the Ice Path.
He's too tanky. Oh, what is Jakiro doing?
Jakiro in the wrong neighborhood, does get feared in, but he's still living through this for a little bit. Tiny with a toss of the Siege Creep onto this Invoker, but they're gonna disengage right away. There's a Avalanche as well on the Invoker, but there's no kill potential. Sniper with the Assassinate, but Invoker still living through that. He does pop a salve, gets a salve.
Wait, did
popped onto him.
Jakiro just track of what he was doing and walk in?
I'm not
That
aware,
looked
but
kind of weird.
yeah, looked a little off. Sniper with another shrapnel, but Invoker's back to full HP. They are
Sniper is
fighting.
2 levels ahead. Okay.
Yeah, it's because Invoker made those rotations.
Oh, that's
Total ulti
bad.
being popped and pretty good ulti as well. He does catch out 2 here, Sniper as well. There's a call onto the Sniper. The meatball does get dropped, but it doesn't connect. It does connect towards the end. There's an Ice Path, but that also misses. But Jakir does throw out the Liquefier onto him. Axe is on top of him, gets a smackdown with the axe and says, "Good day, sir." Ends it right there. They're going to chase for more.
Sniper should have just ran back.
FTW
He tried to
gonna
stand
quickly.
back.
Yeah, I think he was caught up in the court log. There's nothing much he could do.
He
Medusa
got out of
army
the
though.
court.
Radiant's
Okay.
bottom tower is
He was running away, but I don't know. He just turned around and started hitting. Maybe he thought he couldn't run away from that.
bottom tower.
I think that
Possibly.
was it.
But meanwhile, they lose the entire bottom tower. Underlord making quick work of that. So, pretty.
Yeah, I mean, it's a
good trade-off. Yeah, it is a good trade-off. He's 98, a trophy aura. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's an underlord. They nerfed him and he's still their underlord.
Nerf? What nerf are you talking about?
Yeah, they decrease his atrophy aura radius. It no longer provides the permanent damage.
Yeah, but if you leave him alone in lane, this is what's going to happen. You're going to lose towers really, really quickly. He's TP'd up bot lane. Sven is jungling right now, so Sniper's going to look to start rotating. But given the fact that this Axe has an early blink 12 minutes into the game, I'm not sure if that's it's good for Sniper to rotate, because if he does get called by the Axe, they're just going to jump him. And given the fact that this Invoker he's gone for the Quas Vex as well, so he's going to be able to like really set up those plays for Axe to get those really good calls on the Sniper. I mean, FTW, they just have to play out vision and prioritize the Sven right now. Yep. There's 4 people top. Sniper is alone mid lane. Axe calling out the illusion rune for this Invoker, but he picks it up eventually.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady. Radiant called in the fortification.
Man, I
They
love
are
the new
pushing.
voice line, the announcer pack.
Yep. Return TPs in by the Invoker as well as the Kotal. Underlord does throw out the Pit of Malice. Gives him a little space. Axe with making a play with his illusions there, but they do know now. Sniper is still not here, so it's just Sven. They do take this fight. They'll have a little bit of an upper hand with Medusa pretty close by as well. Tiny's also in the bottom, so I guess no fight there. They're just gonna back away.
Oh, the rune timings are here, and they might have an engagement on top runes. No,
Kotal,
they
he's just throwing a chili at the Sven. He says, no, you know what? You can have the rune, but here, take this chili too. Meanwhile, Sniper is caught up as well in the mid lane. That's going to be a dead Sniper. Axe with the call. I'm pretty sure he got the really good call off an Invoker with that Ice Path to prevent Sniper from going any further away. So Invoker's starting to really speed up on his farm though. These kills are really aiding him. Not
You
to
know what?
mention-
I really wanted to see the Wind Ranger with the Arcana in one of the games.
Well, we'll have to wait another day, I suppose.
What are your thoughts on Danny? Or did
What?
you like the Arcana?
Arcana? I think it's a really, really nice Arcana. Everything works for me, except, I don't know, the face looks a little off for me. I like the older face better. But that's just
Yeah.
me, I guess. I like the way they've gone about it with her legs being surrounded by wind and the additional effects they've added onto her. So,
Yeah, especially with the Yules and the Force stuff.
yeah. I would like to see a little bit of extra stuff like that for Jug. I don't know. No, actually, he does
So
have some
who
stuff.
do you think is gonna win the Arcana vote?
Honestly, I haven't even been voting, so I have no idea.
Finals is I think Void versus Spectre.
Is it Spectre?
Wait, I wanna see who the finals. Yep.
Void versus Spectre.
Void was
Tower looks to be disintegrating.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think Spectre would be an interesting Arcana to see. I mean, without anything itself, she looks pretty much like an Arcana with all those. She's got custom voice lines. Meanwhile, back in the game though, there's a smoke coming out from FTW on the tiny Sniper as well as the Lich. Looking to make a play onto the top lane. Underlord is baiting. But A and B, they've got like.
Dire's middle tower
They've got
is
the entire team behind him. Axe is there. He does get a call off onto the Underlord. Gonna look to pull onto him. But Invoker with the Tornado catching out the Sniper and the Kotal ulti on top. The Disco Ball is holding them in place. 4 heroes caught in place. They're disarmed as well. They get a quick kill onto this Tiny as well as the Lich falls. Underlord is caught off guard. Goodbye, Underlord. Axe making these plays happen. Invoker with a really, really good catch. That Tornado.
How are you liking the Kotal pick now, Danny?
I'm liking it. Yeah.
That entire team fight shifted because of the Kotal.
Queen's bottom tower needs a hand.
I mean, I guess it's not. I mean, it's about one is about theory crafting on paper. Then again, you have players who do come out and play better and outplay. You know, that's exactly what we're seeing. So it was really well played.
That was very well played. Kotal landed that perfect ulti.
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, considering the fact that like I was also why the same thing I was saying during the drafting phase. They banned out the Lifestealer and they did not pick the Jug. So and they'd already picked the Sven. So the Kotal pickup was a pretty good pickup, given the fact those 2 natural counters to Kotal was already taken away. But Medusa, she's already got a Manta on her. She does pop it, but she's gonna be lured back in, and she does pop her ulti and walk away, forcing the other team to get away.
Oh.
And, oh no, Sniper with the assassinate. It's gonna take
Why
away
didn't
this
you
Medusa.
pop the mana shield?
She did. She had the mana shield, but it was not gonna save her.
No, but it's not active.
Are you sure? No, it was there.
Yeah.
Top tower might be
Was it? I'll have to check the
It
replay.
was there. It was there. You'll have to like maybe backtrack a bit. Ace, you can tell us this or no if that was true. Well, I think Medusa did have the mana shield on, but she was already really, really low. And Sniper with the assassinate. I mean, come on, that's 485 damage. Yeah, she had way less life like that. This is gonna be sieging onto this tier 1 tower mid lane. We do manage to clean that up. AB need to start pushing these towers because they've only taken 1 tower top lane. Meanwhile, they've lost 2 tier 1 towers mid and bottom. Medusa TPing and back into this fight. She's got the meta finished up, queued up her Scotty. She's had a pretty fair and easy lane, and she's had the farm she wanted. She's got 1 kill and 1 death. Meanwhile, the Swen though, he's 0, 0, and 1. He's just been farming right now. He almost has his Aghanim Scepter. He's just got 1 more item. A couple of 6 gold away for the
but
Aghanim
it's
Scepter.
controlled so much until he gets his BKB.
Yeah, I mean, he is dealing with a Kotal as well as an Invoker. Not to mention Jakiro's Ice Path. So, like I said,
And access call.
access calls. So much kite ability for the Swen.
And
God.
Medusa's ulti.
Yep. So
That can even penetrate BKB. So
I feel like the BKB would have been the better pick. Invoker though, this Invoker, he's not playing, man. He ran up, picked up the binary rune. He's gonna quick clean up onto this Lich, and he's gonna back away quickly. The dust has been thrown onto him as well. Is he committed? He does fall straight into the pit of malice. Sniper does throw out his ulti onto him, but Invoker, he's queuing up the Ghost Walk. He's got the Ghost Walk. There is no, the dust is still onto him. Oh no, unfortunate. He still had the dust
that was
on
very
him.
well played by the Tiny. He gets off the veil and then uses his avalanche.
Well played. The voice lines, chat. The voice lines coming out. Underlord with the whale pickup, though. Interesting. I guess, yeah, it's all magical.
Now you
Now
know
you know
why.
why I ban Kotal every game.
Now we know.
I agree with you, Z-Storm. Medusa, though, does get stunned out into that bit of malice. She's gonna have to pop her Manta to disengage from there. I'm wondering why she didn't opt to go in for a Mjolnir.
Okay, I just saw the replay and Medusa didn't have her third skill on.
Oh, unfortunate. That was really unfortunate. She had the mana for it too, actually.
She had the mana for it. I think she could have survived.
I think she could have actually gone in for the Mjolnir and then into the Skadi. Because
Not really. Actually, it's this when he has the skill that gives him 15% lifesteal, and that Skadi really brings it down a lot.
Okay.
And also, it's low Sven. He can't, just run up to you and smack you in the face, even after his BKB is out.
Right. She is losing 29 damage to the Underlord right now. Who's got 200 a trophy or stacked onto him? What in the world? This guy's gonna take your bot tower again. There it goes.
There you go. Back to 200 now. Almost there. Come on, 184.
Look at that tower go. Okay, Axe looking for a call. He's gonna throw out the Firestorm just to delay this Axe. But he gets trapped by the Pit of Malice into the Shrapnel. But wait, where did the Shrapnel land? Axe did manage to get away to safety. Oh, there's a pause though from Swen. They don't have the Medusa for this team fight. I guess Underlord's also finished off his Guardian Greaves, just saying, so he's gonna be a little hard to bring down, not to mention his teammates as well. But if we see another combo like what we saw earlier, with the Tornado, with the Kotal ulti, then they don't really have an answer FTW to that.
Not yet, at least. Until I think if Sniper doesn't get caught, I think he can just...
Hold on a sec. Quick question. If Swen does pop his Stormhammer, now that he has got the Aghanim Scepter and he's flying through a Kotal ulti, does that cancel it out?
I think no.
He's gonna fly through? Oh.
Yeah.
Tornado is missing onto this Underlord.
But all his mana is gone.
Swen's got a BKB queued up, so yeah, if he does finish it, they do pop a smoke. They don't look to turn around. Underlord's the only one showing himself. Is that a bait? Is all four heroes on the side of AB?
Okay, so Z-Storm can still drop ult during the jump, so I think he can be stopped during his stun.
Okay, so it can be cancelled. So,
or maybe he's telling that.
Oh no, Invoker in the wrong spot. He does get feared up, but Swen's gonna blink in onto the Kotal and he deletes the Kotal right away. That's the one he went in for. Invoker is still caught in the midst of this. He's still trying to fight it out. He does pop an eyes. Underlord does queue up. The Lich ulti does delete, but he does cancel out his ulti right away. He's got the Pit of Malice on the Invoker. He was getting right clicked by the Sniper quite a bit. Invoker quickly looking to run away. Swen though is managing to clean up. Meanwhile, Medusa is just gonna stand her ground and fight. Invoker does pop his Spirit Vessel onto the Sniper, but he's not gonna be able to kill him off. You're gonna have to run, Invoker. Oh, he's got the ulti queued up onto him, does he? No, there's no Ghost Stab. Marvel with a triple kill right there.
Damn, that was a good call on him stopping his ulti. I think the sniper was like, stop your ulti, I got this.
Yep. I mean, he had high ground. There we go. They pretty much wiped the team, and there was Kotal. After dying, he did come back, and he died again. So.
But there you go, Zistorm, you get the answer to Sven jumping onto the Kotal.
Right. I mean, there was a good call. If Kotal did get his ulti dropped, then it's gonna be problematic. I was also wondering why they didn't have vision on it. They should have had vision ideally, because the Invoker did. Invoker actually walked into Sven as well as Lich. Lich feared him in, and Sven just jumped the Kotal, ignored everything else.
I mean, that sniper was just standing there and right clicking, and he just got an ultra kill.
Right.
The Sven better than Z-Storm Sven? What do you think, chat? What do you think?
Oh gosh.
George, can you please answer that for us?
That is Z-Storm. Just saying if you didn't
No,
know.
that's right. That's what I'm asking him.
Kotal will die, but as long as he drops the ult, it's worth it. Absolutely, I agree with you on that though. In that instance though, in the previous team fight, he didn't manage to get his ult off, and like, there you go, it becomes such a problem for him. And now that Sven's already halfway through to his BKB, it's gonna be even more harder for them to fight into it. I mean, Sven's probably gonna just pop his BKB and force and take that down. But then again, there's the Invoker and the Medusa.
I mean, Z-Storm, even if Kotal drops his ulti, if it doesn't catch Sniper, do you think it's actually worth it? Sniper can just stand outside and hit the ulti out,
Yeah, he's got the range for it, definitely. A Sniper is going for an MKB too. Oh, I'm so sorry. Excuse me on the phone. I need to put my phone aside. There we go. So this Underlord, besides the Greaves as well as his Veil of Discord, he hasn't bought any items. He's got quite a lot of gold. I think he's looking for he's got a Hurricane Pike queued up. Why the Hurricane Pike?
On who?
The Underlord. There's something we don't know. Tiny with the Invis rune picked up. That's gonna run out. The Sniper's starting to look scary now. He's got the MKB. Gonna go straight in for the BKB next. So Invoker better be careful.
Chat, your Kotal comment didn't age well, Storm.
Sven has a cast range advantage. Okay, so what is the cast range on this? 500 units. That's a wide cast range for the Stormhammer, dude. Yeah, that's a look at that circle. That is big.
Yeah.
Okay, that is big. So yeah. Meanwhile, Kotal though. Yep. It's gonna be hard for him to react. Not to mention that freaking Sven comes at you like a missile. Medusa finally finished off a Skadi, so she's gonna be difficult to deal with. But gosh, she's still losing damage to this Underlord. This Invoker does get stunned up by the Sven, the Stormhammer, preventing him. They still haven't taken this tier 1 tower mid. Been sieging it for quite some time now. 28 minutes in. We see FTW with a 9k goal lead. Axe going in for this Crimson Guard. He's almost got it. Just got what about a 800 gold. FEW with the smoke play. Are they looking to jump into the Roshan pit? No, but there is. Oh my goodness! They're gonna if they run into this invoker, this is gonna be problematic. But no, they go the long way around. They get no one.
Oh, Invoker might break the smoke.
Oh no! Tiny is walking up high ground. He's got the blink as well. He blinks on the invoker. Invoker with an immediate tornado to cancel that out. Sven has blinked in, but Axe with a call onto the Sven, who's popped his BKB. Kotal ulti has been popped as well. It does catch out too. Sven is still been stunned onto this. Wait, where did he get stunned from? Disarms everybody. AB quickly is looking to disengage off this one right now. Axe does blink in aggressively. Gets another call onto the Sven. Invoker with those 4 staffs. Really saving himself.
Huh.
Unbelievable plays from AB to disengage from that fight.
They kited him so hard.
It was insane. How did Sven get stunned again through his BKB? What was that about?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. What was it?
It was the
Medusa ult.
It was
Medusa
the
ult.
what? The Medusas. Okay.
I think that pierced his BKB.
Thanks for that, Unis. But damn, that counter initiation.
Man, that was an instant tornado.
Yep,
Before
those
time
really quick hands. Really quick hands. And there we go. That's a 10-second BKB wasted. And nothing off it. FTW looking to go one more time. Axe might get caught though. He does way quickly blink, dodges a sniper assassinate. Tiny does wrap around to catch him, but he does get stunned up by these. Axe has a beautiful call onto the Sven. He popped his blade man as well. Looking to kite him one more time. Sven pops his BKB. That's a 9-second BKB one more time. Meanwhile, Medusa in the front line with that Scotty laying into this Tiny. She does pop her Manta as well, so that's going to provide a little more space. And there you go. 9-second BKB wasted one more time. FEW, they're not going to be happy with that one.
I mean, last time he used his BKB, he got kited the hell out. And this time he uses BKB, he couldn't do anything.
He got kited again. Jakiro with the beautiful ice path to save the Axe, who actually did get the call off onto the Sven from the back line because Tiny tossed him back.
I didn't think Sven really could fight there. He didn't have his ult and his entire fighting depends only on his ulti.
True. Very true. I mean, he could have like pushed up aggressively and forced them to fight into him, giving Sniper the space he needs to hit from behind. But AB are really smart. They're just going to keep their distance. They're like, no, unless we get a catch on the Sniper. Meanwhile, they do rotate top lane. This Jakiro might be in trouble, but Invoker's there with the Tornado EMP. Tiny does toss this to Jakiro a little too far behind, but they're not going to be able to save him this time. They lose a Jakiro. 43 seconds in the grave. This Invoker's really quick with his hands, dude. Oh my god. Those 4 staffs plays are going to be something that I'm going to remember for a while. Completely kiting out the Sven the entire time.
Man, and then he comes around and gets killed. I mean, saves his teammates.
Yeah, absolutely. They do manage to pick up the Roshan, so this is something they really need right now. It's on the Sniper too.
Is this gonna be like the last time we saw the Sven who used up his BKB and his ulti before the Aegis?
Oh no, I hope not. The last time, that was the game. I don't know which game was it.
I don't know, but I remember it clearly. Was it last season?
No. It was a couple of games ago.
Man, that is really bad to watch, you know.
Whatever said and done, this game is turning out to be quite a nerve-wracking game right now. Both teams, but FTW do have the advantage with respect to the buildings they have taken. Jakiro does pop out that macro fire a little too early to defend that tower because Sniper is going to have the range advantage, and he's just going to chew through that tower immediately.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
So they have only the one tier 2 tower left for them right now.
Yeah, the most important one, the middle one.
The middle tier 2s, yep. I mean, FTW have taken only 2 tier 1s. They need to push that bottom lane aggressively a little more. Get that tier 1. I think then the game will be a little it'll open up a little more for them. Tiny, Darky is looking for something right now. He's going on a warding run. He's going to catch that outpost. We're coming up on 35 minutes, but okay, it'll be 40 minutes in, right? Tornado does get thrown up, but it's not going to connect onto this Tiny. Who is aware the Invoker is in the neighborhood. Meanwhile, Medusa, though, she's going in for a Daedalus and then into a BKB. Or it's the other way around.
Daedalus?
Yeah, she's cleared up a Daedalus. I think she's also got her BKB, so
Daedalus.
she needs the damage output because that's something they're lacking right now.
I think an MKB would have been better.
Actually, true. I still feel like the MKB would have been the better call.
Underlord has in heavens.
Halberd for the Medusa, but he's got to get really up front in her face. Like that cast range is not that great. Invoker though with the tornado and the EMP gets the Underlord as well. Throws the ice, the cold snap onto him as well. So there is no mana on the Underlord. Instantly gone. 30 mana. He can't do anything with the spells. Sniper's got a BKB picked up, so, and he's still got the Aegis onto him. I mean, they could look to maybe make a play for high ground here with that Aegis. It is gonna go away.
I mean, they
sometime.
should try to make one.
Ideally, yeah.
Without the Aegis, it's gonna be really, really hard to try and go high ground.
Invoker going out his Underlord right now. He's a little away from his team by himself, but they're instantly rotating in. The shrapnel count dropped as well to push him back. But they have vision here, do they? Is that their vision? No, it's not. I mean, at this point, Radiant are kind of playing blind because they're not aware of the heroes where they are. They could possibly get some better vision in to make.
I mean, it's really hard to try and get vision.
True, that's true. I mean, they've got to cross the river for that, and that's too risky for them to even do it. For
They
any
don't
of them
have
to do it.
vision to cross the river. So,
I mean, this is the advantage of taking down so many towers early on in the game. The amount of map control you have.
oh, that's a really good pickup. Axe just found a leveler.
That in the hands of the Medusa.
She's gonna happy with that.
She has Axe has the illusionist cape on him as well. Invoker is nothing but the quickening charm. So yeah, that's a really good item on him. Kotal with the telescope, so that's gonna give him additional range on his ultis and spells.
It's gonna give everyone additional
Yeah.
engine.
Whereas Lich has got a quickening charm onto him. Sniper with the Titan Sliver. Tiny's got a spell prism, so that's a really good item on him. Underlord with just the spider legs. And
Longer
Swift's
the
got
time
vampire
goes, I think the more that FTW gets advantage. I mean, I think so, because they have a sniper and a Sven who scale really well with time and farm.
But they're still fighting an Invoker Medusa. I feel like they're Underlord with the Uber straight down to bottom lane. Medusa's gonna TP in. She's the only one here. If they do jump her and take her out, that's gonna be problematic for AB. But Medusa's gonna hold the back lines. Just stay in the back. The bounty being thrown out onto Jakiros by Sniper. Underlord with 96. I mean, he gets force-staffed into the base, so he's just gonna back away. EMP does get dropped as well. Sniper's got a DD rune on him, so he's just gonna hit that tower from a range. Not gonna worry about anything. They have forced a glyph.
That's annoying. One HP.
You have Underlord, does get stunned out by this Ice Path. He does pop the Spider Leg. He's gonna look to reposition himself. Meanwhile, the tower is still sitting at 1 HP. They're just playing it range right now. FTW is gonna play it by the range.
Iceman putting side bets. 60 minutes.
Instead, Medusa does walk up high ground. She pops her ulti as well. Lich ulti has been thrown out as well. It has been bouncing on. Kotal ulti doesn't catch out anyone except his Underlord. Medusa pops her ulti and she's gonna pretty much secure his Underlord. Axe though gets deleted by the Sven. There's a Cataclysm being dropped out. Sven is in the front line. Pops his BKB. He's going to turn and fight. He gets a stun on onto the 2. There's a buyback on the Axe. He does get a blink in and a call onto the Sven. Are they going to get this Sven kill? Sven's going to instantly turn and stun this Kotal. He's going to delete him as well. Looks to the Jakiro. Medusa is dead. Invoker's the only one alive. That's a dieback on the Axe. The Sniper pretty much at free reign to hit everybody.
Letting Sniper hit them. They're so focused on the Sven dealing so much damage.
Invoker though does get stunned up. He's got a... And he feared back in as well. And there's a pause. Unfortunate. Sven's DC. Unbelievable.
Look at these guys in chat putting bets on how long the game is gonna last.
Bet on duration, guys. 60 minutes called it. I think it might go instantly after a team fight. I'm gonna say 55. 50 to 55 minutes in between that.
Yeah. It's gonna be around that.
Watch Tiny. Watch Tiny.
He's up in the tornado. He's a happy man. Whoa.
He's giving us a fist bump actually. Fist bump.
Mercy says Invoker. Says Lich. I think chat is just going to catch up in a minute.
Yeah. Let us see how their reaction is to the team fight.
I'm actually watching the stream 2 minutes on delay just to see what people have to say because that was an insane fight and I wish they actually managed to get a call on the Sniper. That should have been the priority there. There was Sven's back up as well, so we might be getting back into the game. Jakiro's the only one with buyback. Invoker, he's gonna quickly force have himself, but Tiny one more blink in and cleans up this Invoker. No buyback on anyone.
Probably gonna die.
The chat is yet to realize. So they're still like, this will be a long game.
Bottom barracks is full.
Absolutely. But meanwhile, Snipers is gonna quickly delete this tower. There's a ping onto the Tiny to go and hit that Rax.
This might be the last look Radiant gets at their bottom barracks. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen.
Wait, they've smoked up. But I think Radiant do know about the smoke. There it is. Sniper's gonna quickly TP away. They get the one Rax. And they were pretty much like closed up that entire bottom section there. It's gonna TP back. Wait for the next Roshan. Siege again. And I mean, Radiant right now have all their lanes pushed in onto them. I feel like Medusa really lacks that damage though, output. She's able to control those fights, but it's just there's too much damage incoming, especially from the Sniper with that MKB. He's going in for a mono now.
I think even the Medusa, why hasn't she still swapped the leveler? What? Has she forgotten about it?
I think she gets stuck to the damage and the lifesteal. Medusa, you've got a leveler on yourself. And Sven just found a leveler. That's not good. He's got it. He's got that equipped as well. 60 bonus attack speed. Axe there away. He gets a call onto his Underlord. He's gonna look to steal that double damage zone, but he gets forced out to the other side. He gets pulled in by a Lich, and he gets a toss back into the backline. Who pops his blade mail, look to run away. Meanwhile, Invoker trying to make the play. Sven with a 2-man stun onto the Invoker, as well as the Jakiro, who's dead in the grave for no buyback. 70 seconds in.
That's GG. They're just gonna push high
And
ground.
it's gonna kill Axe as well. Medusa, the only one left to defend this, but can she do anything? Sven's already popped his God Strength. It's still around for another. How much longer is it on? Jakiro buys back into this. Kotal is there as well, who's got his ulti, but he's quite a ways off. They're gonna look to clear up this mid tier 3s and the racks. Medusa does get stuck in the Underlord's bit of malice. Sven with a long range dive onto the Jakiro. That's a dive back onto. Kotal does pop his ulti. Medusa is gonna look to lay into them, but no, that's not a good ulti. You're not gonna catch anyone in that. This is almost GG right now.
Yeah,
FTW could
not
just. It is GG. They're not aware that they don't have buyback. I guess it's gonna clean up this racks. Invoker
Nothing that
will be
they can
back
really
in
do.
16 seconds. There's nothing. Oh no, there is a disarm on the Medusa as well, who's committed her BKB, thrown her Mystic Snake out. She's looking to fight and defend.
Invoker's back in 3 and Axe is also back in 7. They need to take this really
Invoker is
fast.
back as well, but Medusa's already popped her BKB. She's not gonna be able to
And
save
her ulti.
herself. And she commits her ulti right now. Tiny is being controlled up, used up into the air, into the ice path, who's just forced to stop
Axe
himself to
gets
safety.
3-man call.
With the BKB. Axe with a 3-man call into the Cataclysm, but it doesn't connect onto anybody. Unfortunate. That was a big call right there. Medusa still hitting everybody. The Invoker falls one more time to the Sven, and the Lich ulti's been committed onto him. Medusa is the only one left. She's being controlled up in the front line. They lose only the Lich. Sven with a sweeping fist to the face of Medusa. With that, the GGs get dropped. It is game. We had.
Oh, look at all these shrapnels.
Oh my god. You have a sniper being picked up. If you don't close the gap onto this guy, well, that's.
Yeah.
That is
It's
it.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate. GG's teams. Well played, both sides. It was a really good game to watch. I mean, today, both these games were really insane to watch. It was actually a 44-minute game. It ended a lot sooner than all of us predicted.
Ace, you lost the bet, so how much do you
Wait.
owe us again?
What did Ace say?
Not Ace, sorry. Ice. Ice lost the bet. It's not even close to 60 minutes, Ice.
Yep. I mean, we've always known Ice to lose bets.
Yeah. not just bets, you know. It was everything.
Oh my god, Lama. But no, this was a really close game. I'm just looking at the graphs. It's a very, very close game. No, it did turn into a 30k net worth lead though for FEW towards the end of it. But I still felt like it was very close. They could have. I mean,
Just
AB
small
could
mistakes.
have- Yeah,
Not
there
going
was.
on the sniper mainly.
I mean, it was hard to go on the sniper. You've got Tiny Swen as well as an Underlord frontlining for you.
But you got the axe. You got the axe call. And into the Kotal ult.
Yeah, but they weren't able to execute that really well. Mainly because
that's
the Swen was jumping the Kotal straight away. And I mean, what do you do? What do you do then? Just if you lose the Kotal, your large portion of your team fight is gone. And then
They really a gap closing hero which they didn't have except the axe, but he still depends on his blink which can be cancelled.
true.
And it was the last pick sniper, so nothing much they could do.
Yeah. The sniper was left open, and FTW said, "Well, thank you very much. We're just gonna pick that up right away."
Anyway, well played by both the teams.
Absolutely. Meanwhile, Chad, thank you for hanging out. It was some brilliant games. Both teams played exceptionally well. Both these games today, Hawks and NoFear, AB and FTW. Of course, there was always one winners in each game. It's okay. Sometimes it goes that way. On that note, this is Dante, Lama, and Dark Ace from the casting panel saying good night, GG's, take care of yourselves, and don't get tiny avatars.